Speed 4. Oh. Let's get you lot on there. Your job's this. Go. Right. Are you back? You're back. Huzzah! How are you doing for experience? You're getting there slowly but surely. But Ironbreaker Asp is really the one getting all of the experience at the moment. Urban Assault Specialist 21%, Ranger 18. It's a lot of Urban Assault. Broken Coast declared war on Hyder Confederation at last. We'll take Shady Sands. Where is it? There it is. It's Legion controlled. They're still only halfway. Lost Hills Bunker. I'm getting there. So what city would Necropolis be? Because the Boneyard is Los Angeles. Dayglow is... Don't tell me, I know what Dayglow is. I'm just throwing a mind blank. I know what city it is. San Diego, that was it. Just see Mojave chapter no. Oh, they aren't! Phenomenal. Good. Yeah, LA is the Boneyard, definitely. But what's Necropolis? Oh, mighty Google. Bestow upon me your wisdom of maps. Scroll out of this silly country. And then scroll over here. Lancaster? Bakersfield? Maxon's down there, and I think Maxon's actually on the map. No, it's not. Well, due north, not actually that far, is Lancaster. Oh, there's Santa Barbara. Okay, that's on the map. And then due east of Santa Barbara is Lancaster. So no, it's just north of it. So Lancaster's not on the map. Boo! Kind of north by northeast would be Bakersfield. So yeah, that's Bakersfield. Necropolis is Bakersfield. Then just beyond it would be the hub. I have no idea what that would be. I don't think the hub's anything. It's Bakersfield according to the wiki. Okay. It's cool to see what places are real in Fallout. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Santa Barbara is right next to Maxon. If I could go anywhere outside the US in Fallout, where would I go? That's a good question. Because I feel like we've already seen the Soviet version, which would be the obvious one in Metro. Something European. Germany or France, Britain, one of those. Or China. Yeah, China would be interesting, because China is, like, supposed to be, I think, the belligerent. Or at least you get a bunch of Chinese factions showing up, like you got the Chinese submarine, you got the Shi. So China would be an obvious choice too. Adjacita Librador del Sur. Took 5 states. Cool. Chichen Itza, I feel like it's been caught snoozing. Why are you guys not attacking?
Hoi.
Come on, people. Alloy smelting and spring buffer mechanism. And alloy smelting. Okay, we definitely want to get recon items as well. What are these? Radio. Not sure where those modules go. There's just a lot more modules on these ships. Subsurface system, naval ram. Special equipment slot, can't be anything. Those are point defense. This is armor. Storage. Reduces cell usage. I don't need that really. Does it increase range? Yeah, 25% more range. Okay, fair enough. Detection would be the seagulls. More seagulls. Guns. The engine. Secondary engine. Command slot. Word of mouth. I guess that's the radio. Oh no, the communications array would be the radio. There's definitely a lot to shipbuilding in this. Kind of interested to see where they take it. Do Nueva Atlan and Caesar hate each other? I don't think so. Fallout India would be cool. With the sex and mutations based around Hindu pantheon. True. Flowerless War. Annex war goal against Chichen Itza. So Nueva Atlan's going for them even if Chichen Itza isn't. But in terms of going after Caesar... Fate of an empire, maybe? No, I think it's pretty much all against Chichen Itza. Should end you. Western Brotherhood is really starting to fall. 20 to 1 kill death. Not too shabby. Oh, and we can also core, which was going to be... where is it? I feel like I'm too far south. No, I was too far north. Rosehaven. Boom. 400 manpower, is that it? 203,000 eligible core population, 728,000 non-core. Hey, we have a second name. Can anyone else say that? 2 names? I didn't think so. Oh, and you lot. Start crossing there. Carry on. Before they try to hit me from behind. There's Metro Exodus, which is a game which is basically Fallout in Russia. Yeah, that's what I meant. You got the Metro series covering Russia already. I would like to see more a post-apocalyptic game based in Europe. I'd like to see a zombie game based in Europe too. Something like Project Zomboid, but European. I want to see people dressed in full plate armor plundered from museums. Using castles, like proper castles. Lost Hills bunker just fell. That's their capital. 21,000 casualties. Ouch. The capture of the Lost Hills bunker. Some deemed it impenetrable. Others deemed it the conquest of it too bloody to even be attempted. However, they both initially seem to have been proven wrong after a single day of somewhat underwhelming fighting. Melee troops began their attack in the early hours of the morning, seemingly catching the Brotherhood napping. The first troops through the bunker doors were the elites, armed with enough anti-armor firepower to crack open Liberty Prime, twice over. However, they were met with no resistance. The Brotherhood had seemingly cottoned on to the fact that power armor, their greatest strength, is not terribly effective in cramped hallways. They also seemingly had no appetite for a desperate last stand. Instead, unbeknownst to the attackers, they had rigged the entire bunker to explode as soon as the fourth level of the bunker was reached, and that it did. The resulting explosion could be felt across California, and resulted in the deaths of over 500 Melee soldiers. It seems, ultimately, that those who deemed the conquest too bloody to be justified were proven correct. Expelling the Brotherhood from the Lost Hills was worth the cost. There it is. I think I'm going to take the whole state, actually. Thanks. Boom. Alright, let's go back to the state's overview. And begin the process of coring. Oh good, I can jump across this way. Can't get that, can't get those. I can, however, get San Jose. Boom. 1,000 manpower from that alone. Oh yeah! Oops. Damn. Santa Barbara, 1,000 Oaks. And the Boneyard is the Legion, isn't it? Yep, there we go. $10,000 manpower more. Very well, I accept. I would like more Queen's Guards, I think. Let's go for 12 of those. And then 9 of those. Perfection. Okay, so, yes, you're not wrong. We should probably go after She now. Got enough equipment to use all of that manpower? Yep. Still got 38,000 Mirelirks, 9,000 rocket launchers, and 24,000 support equipment. We're good. And enough for some of those. I think we have enough resources, and we probably have enough factories for about 1 billion more. Yeah, we've got 60 factories unused. I really don't need them. Now, did we get any more aircraft? Because I can't be bothered to research them. Nope, just more gliders. Bloody AI. Oh yeah, the islands. Which I did get. That's another 3,000. Boop. Magnificent.
Yoite.
Okay, well, convoy raiding in both of those. Well, that's alright then. Right, the other thing I want to do is sort out production of these places. Especially if these are going to be the front line against the Legion, because they're going to be the front line against the Legion. So let's stick those to the top of the list. And then we're going to go through and put all of the civilian factories to the top so we can actually get all of this built nice and quickly. Then the other thing I might start doing is just converting a bunch of the military factories to civilians. Because at this point it's purely civilian capacity that matters. Civilian factories is repair, civilian factories is also the production of infrastructure. I almost never do conversions, so there you go. Something a bit different. Then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick all of these to the bottom so that the conversions are done next. Whoops. One infrastructure slipped by. Okay. Carry on. So next up, we need to start justifying for San Francisco. 25 days. Service until dismissal. They are using 15% of their population already. God damn. So hopefully I don't need to kill their entire army. In fact, they've just shifted basically everybody to the north, which is questionable. Yay, AI! Long-range optics. Thank you. Do you have a navy? A little bit. Also, this is going to be almost entirely a coastal battle, so I'm going to switch you to being naval invasion support. Because all of this is going to be coastal. And we do have heavy weapons on our ships, right? Because it's heavy attack, which are used for... Oh, no, we don't. Okay, we need to start getting some heavy ships. Noted. Oh yeah, and I can sell some more of my outdated equipment. Not that I really need to.
Niche. Hoi!
I only want to attack from the south because he's shifted all of his troops up here, which seems particularly stupid. And in fact, I'm going to switch these back to convoy raiding because we don't have any heavy guns, which I hadn't realized. Do I have? Yes. Are naval blockades in this similar to the ones in EU4? Kind of. Naval blockades in this are to block enemy supply ships more. But you can do what's called naval bombardment, where you basically sit off the coast and you attack, well, your ships provide fire support to any coastal battles going on in that area. Unfortunately, I don't have any heavy ships, so we're not actually going to be doing that. I'm hoping that I only need to take San Francisco. I'm really hoping that you guys are just being stupid and I'm not going to try and reinforce. That would be great. One of you is. If I see these guys moving, I will attack with these northerners. Whoever adds land declared war on Chichen Itza. Good. I mean, we're doing a lot of damage to their infrastructure. Huzzah! To their organization, rather. Sindrin, thank you very much for the 8-month resubscription. No, 6-month resubscription. I completely misread that. Thank you very much for the 6 months. Really do appreciate that. 6 months of fun, puns, and runs? No. That just sounds like something bad. Yes, we'll have no runs here. Although now I am trying very desperately to think of something which is a pun of puns. '80s took 19 states. Heaven's Gate have been annexed. That's a big 80s. Oh, 92, 95, 96, 97, 98, damn it. These guys reinforced, I think. We're in. No, we just need to hold it until midnight, which is in an hour. Boom! Well, thanks for that, AI. Are you ready for this? 63,000 manpower about to become core. What? No manpower? Really? I didn't kill all their army, though. Really? Oh, man. Apparently everyone's dead already. It'll slide in. No, because I'm already at maximum mobilization, or a maximum manpower thingy. It should just be automatic, I thought. It's a rule, you're not allowed to have manpower. Yeah, obviously. Well, she's been taken out. So, I guess next is going to be Scissors Legion. Do you have a navy? Not really. So against Caesar's Legion, I think I feel a little bit safer about using these guys to not be guarding ports. Have I ever seen Caesar's Legion not blob up? Yeah. Not very often, but I have seen it. I'm wondering, do I want to go after the 80s before Caesar's Legion? Except that would be even bigger front line for me to guard. No, that would probably be a bad idea. Oh yeah, did she give me any decent planes? I'm gonna guess no. Nope, didn't think so. Oh, that's the point. Can I even get the better ones? Yes, I can, and I should. Okay. 44%. No, I don't like this. I'm going to convoy raid here, here, here. Just that. 44% still. Blowback feed out system. What was that? That was here. 57mm revolver cannon. Okay. Yeah, I think we just need more ships. Although refitting them for a bunch of upgrades is going to be better. Alright, so I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to stop guarding my coastline. Your job is now going to be to take all of this. And your job is simple. Punch through from here to here.
Good. La. Yoichi.
There are no crossings over there. Alright then. Off you go. Surprised Caesar's still alive. I just haven't got to him yet. Meanwhile, we do have a bunch more troops in training. So we should be able to add a fair number to what we have at the moment. And then I guess it is now time to begin justifying. I think that I want to have San Diego. I want my place in the sun. These crabs are going surfing.